Welcome to the series recap of the Boston Red Sox and the San Francisco Giants, played at Oracle Park in San Francisco. The Giants took the series 2-1. The Red Sox are now fourth in the American League East with a record of 40-39. The Giants are second in the National League West and second in the wild card race with a record of 44-34. We begin with the first game of the series, which the Red Sox won 7-5. Hunter Dobbins started for the Red Sox and was matched up against Hayden Birdsong for the Giants. The Giants took the lead in the bottom of the first inning. Mike Yastrzemski drew a leadoff walk, then went to third after groundouts from Elliot Ramos and Rafael Devers. That brought up Wilmer Flores. Full count to Flores. The payoff pitch. There's a soft line drive to second, and Hamilton will not make the catch. It gets by Hamilton, and Yastrzemski comes in to score. The Giants added on in the bottom of the second. Willie Adames, Casey Schmidt, and Patrick Bailey all walked to load the bases for Christian Koss with nobody out. Koss grounded into a 4-6-3 double play, which scored Adames and gave the Giants a 2-0 lead. That put Casey Schmidt on third for Mike Yastrzemski. Now the pitch to Yastrzemski. He hits a ground ball back to the pitcher. It deflects off Dobbins' glove and rolls back towards home. He gets to it, but has no play, as Schmidt scores and makes it 3-0. The Red Sox got on the board in the third inning. Marcelo Meyer grounded out to start the inning. Then Cedon Rafaela hit a double to left. That brought up David Hamilton. Birdsong deals. Swung on and driven deep to center. Lee back. Looking up. Gone. Home run for David Hamilton, and the Red Sox cut the deficit to 1. The Red Sox followed the home run by putting runners on first and second, but Abraham Toro flew out to end the inning. The Red Sox did go on to tie the game in the fourth. Wilyer Abreu hit a leadoff double, then went to third on a one-out groundout by Marcelo Meyer. With 2 outs, the hitter was Cedon Rafaela. The payoff pitch. Ground ball to the left side and into left field. Abreu will score, and this game is tied. The Giants regained the lead in the bottom half of the inning. Willie Adames and Casey Schmidt singled. Then Patrick Bailey walked. So the Giants once again had the bases loaded with nobody out for Christian Koss. and for the second time, Koss grounded into a double play. It scored Adames from third, and the Giants went ahead 4-3. Jarren Duran hit a leadoff single to start the fifth inning. Carlos Narvaez flew out to left. With Roman Anthony batting, Duran stole second. Then Anthony did this. Birdsong set. Deals. That's hit up the middle and into center field. Duran around third. Lee, the throw home, is offline. Anthony now heading for second. Bailey's throw down goes into center field. Anthony will stay on second, and this game is tied at 4. The Red Sox didn't stop there, as Abraham Toro was up next. Here it comes. Toro hits a ground ball to second, and it gets by Koss. Anthony comes in to score, and the Red Sox take the lead. It didn't take long for the Giants to tie the game at 5. In the bottom of the 5th, Elliot Ramos hit a leadoff single to right. That led the Red Sox to go to their bullpen and bring in Brennan Bernardino to face Rafael Devers. Devers grounded out to short, which moved Ramos to second. Then Wilmer Flores came to the plate. Bernardino, the pitch. Flores swings and hits a line drive into center field. Ramos digging around third. Rafaela, the throw home. Ramos is safe. Flores now going to second. The throw by Narvaez, and Flores is out. The Giants challenged the call at second, but the call was upheld, and the score was even at 5. The Red Sox took the lead again in the 6th inning. Marcelo Meyer grounded out to first. Then Cedon Rafaela came to the plate with 1 out and nobody on. The pitch by Jelly. Rafaela sends that one deep to center. Lee out of room. Gone. A solo home run for Cedon Rafaela. And the Red Sox lead 6-5. Joey Lucchesi came in to pitch the top of the 7th for the Giants, and Tyler Fitzgerald took over at second base. Abraham Toro hit a 1-out double off Lucchesi. Then Wilyer Abreu came to the plate. The 0-1 pitch. There's a ground ball past Fitzgerald. Toro around third. He will score without a throw, and the Red Sox have a 2-run lead. The Giants managed to load the bases in the 8th inning with 2 outs. But Garrett Whitlock struck out Mike Yastrzemski to end the inning. In the bottom of the 9th, Aroldis Chapman retired the Giants in order. The final score, the Red Sox 7, the Giants 5. For the starters, Hunter Dobbins went 4 innings, allowed 5 runs, 4 of them earned, and struck out 1. Hayden Birdsong went 4 1/3 innings, allowed 5 runs, 4 of them earned, and struck out 4. Brennan Bernardino was credited with the win. Sean Jelly took the loss, and Aroldis Chapman picked up the save. We now go to the second game of the series, which the Giants won 3-2. Brian Bayo started for the Red Sox. Landon Roop started for the Giants. The Giants took the lead in the bottom of the first inning when Elliot Ramos came to the plate with 2 outs and nobody on. Full count now to Ramos. The payoff pitch. Ramos swings and it's a fly ball to center. Carrying well. It is gone. Home run for Elliot Ramos, and the Giants lead 1-0. The Giants had it on in the bottom of the third. Andrew Kisner reached on a fielding error by the second baseman Hamilton. Mike Yastrzemski struck out for the second out of the inning. Then Rafael Devers did this. Here it comes. Swung on and driven deep to left. Anthony back. That one is gone. Home run for Rafael Devers, his first as a Giant, and gives them a 3-0 lead. The Giants maintained a 3-run lead going into the 9th inning. Camilo Doval came in to close out the game for the Giants. Roman Anthony hit a leadoff double. Then Trevor Story singled to put runners on first and third. That brought up Wilyer Abreu. Abreu behind 0-2. Doval deals. There's a ground ball into right field, base hit. Anthony scores, and the Red Sox are on the board. Nate Eaton came in as a pinch runner. Cedon Rafaela popped out to second for the first out of the inning. Then with Marcelo Meyer batting, Eaton stole second. Andrew Kisner's throw got by Willy Adames, which allowed Trevor Story to score. Marcelo Meyer grounded out to first for the second out of the inning, advancing Eaton to third. Then the Red Sox brought in Romy Gonzalez as a pinch hitter, who grounded out to short to end the game. The final score, the Giants 3, the Red Sox 2. Landon Roop got the win, going 6 scoreless innings while striking out 7. Brian Bayo took the loss, going 6 innings, allowing 3 runs, 1 of them earned, and striking out 6. Camilo Doval picked up the save. The Giants took the rubber match of the series 9-5. Lucas Giolito started for the Red Sox. Robbie Ray started for the Giants. The Red Sox took an early lead in the top of the first. Roman Anthony drew a one-out walk. Then Carlos Narvaez hit a two-out single to put runners on first and second. With Jarren Duran batting, Patrick Bailey made a poor throw back to Ray, which allowed Anthony to go to third. Then Duran did this. Duran hits a fly ball to left. Over to his left, Ramos. And Ramos will not make the catch. It goes off his glove, and Anthony will score. So just halfway through the first, and we already had two of what would be several errors in the game. Casey Schmidt singled to left to start the bottom of the third. Patrick Bailey reached on a fielding error by Jarren Duran, who knocked the ball out of Nate Eaton's glove on a fly ball to left. Tyler Fitzgerald lay down a sacrifice bunt to advance both runners, and Mike Yastrzemski grounded out. Rafael Devers then walked to load the bases when Giolito was called for a pitch clock violation in a full count. That brought up Elliot Ramos. The 0-1 pitch. There's a line drive to left. Schmidt scores. Bailey heading home. The throw is cut off by Eaton, and the Red Sox have Devers caught between second and third. Eaton to Story, who tags out Devers, but not before Bailey scores, and the Giants take the lead. The Red Sox retook the lead in the fifth inning. Nate Eaton hit a leadoff single. That brought up Rob Refsnyder. Ray deals. Swung on and lifted deep to left. Ramos looking up. Gone. A two-run shot for Rob Refsnyder. And the Red Sox go ahead 3-2. That wasn't the only home run the Red Sox would hit in the fifth. Robbie Ray struck out Roman Anthony. Then Romy Gonzalez came to the plate. Here it comes. Now Gonzalez hits one out to deep left, and that one is gone. Home run for Romy Gonzalez. It's 4-2 Red Sox. The Giants managed to tie it up in the bottom half of the inning. Leading off the bottom of the fifth was Casey Schmidt. The 3-1 pitch, and that one is struck well to left and gone. A high line drive that just cleared the fence, and Casey Schmidt makes this a one-run game. Lucas Giolito struck out Patrick Bailey, and Tyler Fitzgerald flew out. Then came Mike Yastrzemski. Giolito winds, and the pitch. Yastrzemski blasts it down the right field line, and that one is gone. Home run for Mike Yastrzemski, and this game is tied. It didn't take long for the Red Sox to regain the lead. Spencer Bivens came in to pitch the top of the sixth for the Giants and induced a groundout from Abraham Toro. Then Cedon Rafaela went deep. Rafaela behind, 1-2. Bivens delivers. Swung on and driven high to left. Ramos back. That one is gone. Home run for Cedon Rafaela. And the Red Sox are back in front. Greg Weissert came in to pitch the bottom of the seventh for the Red Sox. Willie Adames hit a leadoff single. Casey Schmidt doubled to put runners on second and third. Patrick Bailey grounded out. Then Tyler Fitzgerald laid down a sacrifice bunt, which scored Adames and moved Schmidt to third. And the game was tied at 5. Then the Red Sox brought in Justin Wilson to face Mike Yastrzemski. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive to Gonzalez at second, and it goes off his glove into right field. Schmidt scores, and the Giants lead 6-5. The Giants didn't stop there. Rafael Devers singled to put runners on first and second for Elliot Ramos. Wilson deals. Ramos drives that one down the right field line. Anthony can't get there, and it bounces up against the wall. Yastrzemski scores. Devers being waved home. He'll score. It's 8-5 Giants. Jarren Duran led off the top of the 8th against Tyler Rogers and was tagged out when he slid past second, trying to stretch a single into a double. The Red Sox challenged the play, but the call was upheld. Duran and the Red Sox manager, Alex Cora, appeared to be dissatisfied with the call, and both were ejected. The Giants made it 9-5 in the bottom of the 8th, when Willie Adames homered off of Zach Kelly. Kelly deals. Swung on and crushed to left. Undoubtedly gone. Home run for Willie Adames, and the Giants lead by 4. While the Red Sox had 2 on in the 9th, Randy Rodriguez struck out Carlos Narvaez to end the game. The final score, the Giants 9, the Red Sox 5. For the starters, Lucas Giolito went 6 innings, allowed 4 runs, 2 of them earned, and struck out 5. Robbie Ray went 5 innings, allowed 4 runs, 3 of them earned, and struck out 7. Eric Miller was credited with the win, and Greg Weissert took the loss. With the win, the Giants took the series 2-1. The Red Sox will now go to Los Angeles, where they'll take on the Angels. The Giants will stay in San Francisco to face the Miami Marlins. Thank you for joining me for this recap, and have a wonderful evening.